Kamado Kenny. I'm going to be showing you today how to build a fire and make a pulled pork. Um, so I got my Kamado here. Basically, what you want to do is you're going to want to fill the firebox up pretty much full for a very long cook. This is probably going to be a 12, 13-hour cook. You're going to want to put your wood chips in. Apple wood chips are my favorite, preferably for pulled pork. They really give a lot of added flavor. Um, they're very good. I got over here an electric fire starter. Just plug it in about 2 minutes. It's hot and ready to roll, and that'll help you start your fire. Get that going nice. One thing you will definitely need, especially if you own a Kamado, is a plate setter. This thing comes in so much and so handy. It really transforms this thing to a genuine smoker. It's a great piece of equipment you can use. You can get it at barbecuesmokermods.com. Island Outdoor is the business name. Definitely come check us out. We got a lot of great things. If you do have an offset smoker and you don't have a Kamado, I definitely recommend getting a baffle plate. Those are great too. Highlands, Longhorns, New Brunsfelds, all those smokers, all those offsets, barbecuesmokermods.com. They have great products. I'm gonna let this fire get cooking. I'm gonna keep my airflow all the way open, and we're gonna go season the meat. So we'll be right back with you. Hey guys, how you doing? All right, so I'm gonna show you how to season the meat. Basically, I start with yellow mustard as a bonding mechanism. You could also use olive oil. Some people like to do that. It's really a personal preference. If you're not a mustard fan, it doesn't really matter. I'm not a mustard fan, can't taste it. So basically, you're just gonna take your mustard, you're gonna rub that in. Fat cap up. You always wanna smoke fat cap up so that all your juices, when it caramelizes and melts right into the meat. Gives it extra flavor. Okay. We have kosher salt, black pepper, cayenne pepper, barbecue rib rub from Dickey's barbecue pit. I actually got this in Texas. Pretty good stuff. Definitely recommend it. And house seasoning from my local butcher. Alright, so another good thing that I'm not using, that a lot of people like to use, is brown sugar. I don't really use it a lot. I did it once, didn't really find too much of a flavor difference, so I kind of left that alone. Not really a fan. If you want to try it, you definitely can. A lot of people love it. I'm just not a huge fan of it. It's also very hard to marinate it, rub it in. So, yeah, I don't really go that route, but you could if you'd like. Depending on how spicy you like your meat, I'd be careful. Cayenne pepper, definitely could attract some people and push some people away. It does get spicy depending on how much you put on. So, alright, I'm gonna flip the other side, season it, and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. I got both sides seasoned. Kamado's up to temperature. We're gonna put it on the grill now. I did forget to mention, when you go to your local butcher and you get a pork butt, make sure you have them cut out the gland, because you definitely don't want to be eating that. It's kind of nasty, very chewy, very, very gross. So let's do it. Alright, so I'm just going to set this down here on this table quick and show you guys a few things. One is, Temperature. Temperature is always important. I usually smoke my pork butt at about 325. My daisy wheel, again, barbecuesmokermods.com. This is a great thing for controlling temperature. Stainless steel, very nice. You know, has your daisy function, and it also has a slide top as well. Another good thing, lava lock thermometer, barbecuegaskets.com, barbecue smoker mods. If you need gaskets, um, gaskets are always important for controlling temperature. So without further ado, let's put this bad boy on. As you can see, I got my plate setter in here. You always want to put one leg in the way back corner to help block heat, because when these things draft, they do come up. The hottest point is in the back. You want to make sure that's good. I got my water pan here for drippings. It also keeps them moist, because I'm not going to open this thing up again for 6 hours. So I'm going to leave this here. It's got apple juice and water. Apple juice, applewood smoked bacon, apple when you're doing pulled pork. Such a great flavor. Alright, let's put this bad boy on. Again, that cap up when you're smoking this thing. You know, try and center it the best you can. And I'll see you guys in about 6 hours, alright? Alrighty, so it's been about 6 hours. This is the first time I'm opening it up, so I don't even know what it looks like. Let's take a look at it. That's looking good. Definitely not done. It's got a really nice bark. If you can see, I got a spray bottle full of apple juice. So to keep it moist, we're just going to keep spraying it down. You know, spray it down real nice. And if you need at this point, since it is about the halfway mark, you're going to do two things. One, if you got to add more charcoal, you would do that now that you have it open. The second thing is you want to check your temperature. So this is the point right here, 170, where it really takes a long time to start going. We're looking for about 195 degrees before we take this thing off and wrap it in tin foil for about a half hour. So I'm going to close this thing back up. I might have to add a little charcoal, and I'll be back with you guys for the next spray down. We're back. It's been about an hour and a half. Lost track of time a little bit. Every hour is usually when I like to spray down my apple juice, but let's check this bad boy out. Now that's a good bark. Now it's really starting to come along. Really want to spray it down and get it really nice and moist. We'll check the temperature again one time. That thing went in like butter. It's getting very nice and tender. At about 168, 170. $180 over here. Okay, we're about 175, 176 degrees. We're going to just keep going. Every hour we're going to spray it down. Next time you guys will see me is when it's all done, set, ready to get pulled off the grill. Alright guys, how you doing? So, it's been about 12 hours. I think it's ready to come off. Let's double check it. Look at that bark. That is really nice. We're going to check our temp one last time before we pull it off. Goes in like butter. yeah, 195, 200. Really what we want, ideal was 200. Or I'm sorry, ideal was 195, which is just about where we're at. So yeah, this pulled pork's ready to go off. The one thing you will need is tin foil to wrap it. What you're going to do is you're going to take your meat off, you're going to wrap it, and you're going to let it rest for about 1 hour. That way, all your flavors, all your juices, everything has time. It has time to cool down before you break it open with a fork. So I'm going to tin foil this thing up. You're going to make sure you wrap it really nice and tight. Keep all the heat in there. What I like to do is sometimes I double and triple layer it just so that the juices can't escape. You want to keep it nice as moist as possible. A lot of people, what they like to do is they like to put it in a cooler to keep it, a dry storage. Me, I just throw it right on the counter. There's no need for it. I don't see the benefit in it. I've never done it. They come out fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this in the house. We're going to let it rest for an hour, and then we'll be back, break it open with a fork, and we'll give it a try. All right? Let's see you guys in a Alrighty, so we're on our last step here. Gonna open this baby up. That. That looks good. So what we do, get this. Should be so tender and juicy, we could just break it open with a fork. See that? It's got a nice color to it, nice smoke ring. We're just gonna continue to break it open, and I guess we'll give it a bite. See how it is. That's some really good stuff. You wanna try? Camera lady? What do you think about that? That's good, right? Alright, so that's pretty much it. I mean, that's pretty much how it goes. If you have any questions, comments, or anything you'd like, leave it at the bottom of the page, and I'll get back to you as fast as I can. Also, I'll have links for barbecuesmokermods.com. It's an island outdoor store, along with the rest of our stores, barbecuegaskets.com, and a bunch of other ones. Definitely check them out, and thanks for watching.